Good, bitterly cold President's Day to everyone from GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the bitterly cold air that's in place, snow on the way, and then bitterly cold air to follow that. This is the winter storm video forecast discussion for Monday, President's Day, the 16th of February 2015. And under that canopy of sunshine out your window this morning, don't be fooled when you walk out the door. Temperatures are in the single digits this morning at 9 a.m. The winds are still howling at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Still, we have frequent gusts into the 20s and upper 20s, making wind chill values feel like about 5 to 15 degrees below zero this morning. Current New Jersey Weather and Climate Network from Rutgers, temperatures this morning, single digits here, below zero still at High Point State Park. If we took a look at the wind chill value temperatures, they generally range from 10 to 20 degrees below zero here. 19 degrees below zero is what it feels like at High Point State Park this morning at 9 a.m. Now, if we went back to the air temperatures and took a look at the minimums from today, we find temperature readings. These are actual temperatures. This morning, 12 degrees below zero for an overnight low before sunrise this morning in Walpack, 8 degrees below zero at High Point, and temperatures were generally either side of zero to the negative side, even 0, 1, 2 degrees Fahrenheit all throughout New Jersey, all the way down through Cape May. Cape May, West Cape May this morning, 7 degrees above zero for an overnight low. And the record-breaking temperatures from this morning are starting to come in. Reading, Georgetown, Delaware, Atlantic City, Wilmington, and Trenton equaled that. We're checking the New York TAF sites, Newark, LaGuardia, JFK, to see if those records were broken, but they're darn well close to it. Visible satellite imagery this morning shows the streaming of mid and upper level clouds approaching as our storm system, which is causing ice and snow in the Tennessee River Valley this morning. Gustavia, as the Weather Channel is calling this particular storm. And here is our water vapor loop with the increase of moisture here that's causing all the problems this morning across the Ohio River Valley and Tennessee and Mississippi River Valleys this morning, where they're not really prepared for this to handle the kind of weather that New York, New Jersey, or even Boston gets at this time of the year. Radar mosaic shows plenty of lifting here and all this precipitation from the southern central plains heading into our neck of the woods. And we have a plethora of mess here, the watches, warnings, and advisories. Just a mess. We've got advisories out here for which we will be diminishing this morning. These are wind chill advisories. Nonetheless, it's going to be cold, and the wind chill advisories may extend a little bit later because the gusting is still occurring this morning, further than forecasted by most model guidance. Over here we have other advisories for snow, accumulating snow. All of this is mixed in for the area. Accumulating snow of a couple of inches the further north of I-95 you go, maybe south central Jersey, Toms River, down here through Monmouth, and then back down through southern New Jersey, where it could pick up a couple of more inches of snow as a result of snow ratios being about 15 to 1. Then after this system plows away from the region tomorrow morning, we get a break, and then another trough moves in with snow squalls tomorrow afternoon, especially over interior sections of New Jersey. That could produce another inch of snow, then dangerous wind chills falling to around 10 to 20 degrees below zero Wednesday night and Thursday morning, and then another wintry mess of snow, ice, and rain is possible next weekend again. For the coastal waters, it's basically small craft advisories with gusty northeast winds to north winds, low pressure passes to our south and east, confidence overnight tonight into early tomorrow, and then from tomorrow night through morning on Wednesday, wave heights on the ocean waters remain hazardous. Seas about 5 feet. Basically, Wednesday afternoon and night, small craft advisory conditions continue in the afternoon. Gusty southwest to west wind. Wednesday night through Thursday night, marginal and northwesterly gales. And certainly a widespread small craft advisory continuing for the area. Moderate to heavy freezing spray. Friday, small craft advisory is possible due to gusty northwest winds. Freezing spray during the morning. And ice on the bays and inlets may hamper marine travel. And the ice continues to grow in the back bays here of the Delaware and the New York Harbor as well. Morning national view of the chart here, surface chart from weatherroanoke.com. Digital atmosphere software shows all of this precipitation here, frozen at that too, moving in our direction. High pressure over the Great Lakes, spreading out into our neck of the woods with dry conditions right now. And this shield of moisture will move in and then off the coast and then rapidly out to sea, but not before depositing a 15 to 1 snow ratio across the region, which will produce a couple of inches over northwestern New Jersey and the New York City metropolitan area. Further north and west you go, less snow is likely this time around. The further south you go, more snow is likely this time around. And with the models continuing to trend further to the south and east, of course, the National Weather Service keeps revising these snowfall totals here for northeastern New Jersey, 3 to 4 inches into the city, maybe 3 to 4 inches out on Long Island, 4 to 6 inches closer to southern New Long Island here out to the east end. The further north you go and back into Connecticut, 2 to 3 inches, and then down to 1 to 2 inches. For New Jersey here, the highest amounts will be across the ocean, Monmouth counties down through the interior here, just south of Trenton here, anywhere from 3 to 4, 4 to 6, and right along the immediate coast here in southern Delaware, anywhere from 6 to 8 inches, and that again is a 15 to 1 snow ratio here with the cold Arctic dome in place. The further northwest you go, from 80 north, the less snow you will see from this system. Nice picture on the water vapor this morning of the confluent flow in place across the region. Here's our deep low over Atlantic Canada now, and as a result, these shortwave maxes here driving down on a positive tilt of the trough, spreading the isentropic lift in the confluence zone here out ahead of it across the central plains and southern plains here with the ice and snow and rain. All of this moving into the New York City metropolitan area quickly and then out to sea overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. All is quiet on the marine deck this morning, aviational deck I should say, VFR conditions in place, but that's going to go downhill tonight as IFR and MVFR move into the region. Snow breaks out, clouds already increasing this morning, will lower and thicken this afternoon and stream rapidly into the area. Snows will overspread the region from southwest to northeast around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, right through midnight tonight. IFR conditions will develop across the region through about dawn tomorrow morning. Winds will turn northeast, but speed should only be about 5 to 8 knots during the snow. Now on Tuesday, IFR and MVFR and leftover morning snow improving to VFR rapidly by midday. Snow comes to an end from west to east during the morning. Plowable snow during the morning at most airports around sunrise tomorrow. North to northeast wind gusts to 10 to 15, backing to the northwest during the afternoon. Tuesday night, VFR clear to broken clouds arriving after midnight or so. And then on Wednesday, VFR in the morning, MVFR and IFR conditions possible in snow showers during the late afternoon. Evening as a strong cold front passes through the region. This is another blast of strong Arctic air in place. West winds backing to southwest during the afternoon. Gust up to around 20 knots. A gusty northwest wind at 20 to 30 will develop on Wednesday night in the wake of the Arctic front. VFR conditions should resume. Thursday, VFR ceilings at or above 3,500 with gusty northwest winds at 25 knots. Chance of flurries or snow showers during Thursday afternoon. Thursday night and Friday, VFR. Right now, it's busy and cold. 6 degrees at Newark International, negative 8 on the dew point, 51% humidity, wind northwest at 10. Makes the wind chill feel like 8 degrees below zero. Clouds and streaming in, and obviously the snow coming in late tonight just after midnight into the terminals with reduced visibilities and probably IFR conditions. For Philadelphia right now, we have 6 degrees, 11 degrees below zero on the dew point, 44 on the percentages on the relative humidity. The northwest wind is 17, gust to 25, makes the wind chill feel like 13 degrees outside below zero. Light snow is on the way for late tonight, and some of this snow could be accumulating on the moderate side as well. It's a pow in the kisser weather, that's for sure. Look at this, clouds increase. Here comes the snow late tonight, early tomorrow morning, then out of here before just a time you're ready to leave to go to work or school. There'll probably be delays or closures here once again as we continue with this difficult winter. Scattered to broken clouds, here comes the Arctic front with snow plumes on it, and these snow showers will be evident across the region tomorrow night. We could have a quick dusting as these squalls of snow move into the region. GFS maps into motion. Here comes the snow overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, and it's going to accumulate the further south and west you go as the storm heads rapidly out south and east of the benchmark here. And we clear it out, but gets gusty tomorrow afternoon. Snow showers in the vicinity as the Arctic front moves through the region. And some of these snow squalls may not be monitored or modeled correctly on these global models because of the the resolution of the model, and can't handle it. It's a global model, not a mesoscale model. Ocean snow is also likely too. Plumes of ocean snow will continue on the backside of this storm system out over the waters, freezing spray, ice jams or ice on the rivers here in the Delaware and also in the New York Harbor. So that's going to make mariners difficult to be outside, anybody really. And then the Arctic front comes through, high pressure builds into the region, just cold. I mean, basically other side of zero with strong wind chills diminishing on Friday. Here comes the next mess for the weekend. An Arctic front comes through. Another disturbance across this region here with the activity increasing from the southern plains means a mess. Going into Saturday night and Sunday morning, it looks like snow will overspread the region once again on the weekend. Rain closer to the Delmarva. This will head in our direction. That moves out, and here comes the next wave or batch of precipitation along that front, stalling it out here on Sunday afternoon with snow over the south. So it's very complicated, active forecast going forward, and just basically bone cold air. So bundle up. Well, that's an understatement. Everything live on Garden State Weather at gardenstateweather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. We'll be monitoring this all in real time throughout today, tonight, and tomorrow.